Justin Simmons, now a member of the Atlanta Falcons, one of two moves that they made last week to shore up the defense. It was the trade for Matthew Judon, followed by the signing of Justin Simmons, who was available for a long time. Cut before the league year even began in March to dump that salary and put him out on the market, and he waited and he waited and he waited, visited the Saints, visited the Falcons, deal done. How much better do you think he makes that defense? He had a Jesse Bates III, what, last year? Was it last year or 2 years ago?
No, it was last year, and he kicked some butt, right? Hey, listen, that's a scary duo at safety. That's what I would say. Playing against those two, they're extremely instinctive. They're smart, right? Bates has got not only speed and a little length. Simmons is a little more length-oriented. And a defense where, it's Raheem Morris and his defensive coordinator's Jimmy Lake. It's going to be Raheem's defense and style. They want to play a lot of zone, right? These guys can read eyes. Oh, wait, what Raheem and Jimmy Lake taught me during the week about route combinations. Oh, I see it happening. I'm going to jump this and intercept it. So that's where I love that. And as I said last segment, there's a lot to like about the Falcons football team. There is a lot. I don't look at too many spots on their roster and go, ooh, that's weak, right? That maybe the other safety position, addressed it with Justin Simmons. I think we talked about last week, if I had one question about Atlanta, it'd be the pass rusher. Oh, we got Matt Judon. Certainly going to improve that aspect of their football team. So, yeah, I like what Atlanta's doing here and some big late moves here as of late.
And as we pointed out last week, Justin Simmons, a guy who has bedeviled Patrick Mahomes in the past and gets a chance to do it again. Week 3, Sunday Night Football. Whoops, I'm fired. NBC and Peacock. Damn, I'm trying to do the promo, and I'm mentioning ESPN instead of NBC and Peacock.
Holy
what the
crap.
hell?
Seriously.
What the hell?
What are you
Jeez.
doing?
All right, well, this will be my last show. So anyway, NBC and Peacock Week 3, Justin Simmons gets another chance to do it. Let's hear a little more from Justin Simmons as I change the subject on joining the Atlanta Falcons.
For me, it was also being about where I could go, where I feel like I'm valued, and where I know I can produce and I can get the best, not only out of myself, but the guys around me. I feel like one of the most undervalued things just about myself is that when I'm coming in, it's a multiplier factor. I can make everyone around us better, but that's the communication with Jesse, with AJ, Caden. I mean, if all of us can be just a little bit better, it makes the group better. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Communication is a big thing for me, and those guys communicate at a high level. There's just so much about it, man. And then we were already in talks, and so when the Judon trade happened, I pretty much called my agent and said, we got to get this done. I know what winning doesn't look like, so I know what it takes in some instances to get to that side of it. And I played on great defenses, and no doubt that this is going to be one of them. And so that conversation right there kind of solidified it for me. Like, these guys are hungry, they want it, they're talented, and when all those pieces fall into motivation, the sky's the limit.
It is unusual to see a team make these kind of moves this close to week 1. You could regard it as desperation or just waiting for the right time to make your move. Timing.
Right.
Strategy.
Right.
We're going to make that offer to the Patriots for Judon at that moment. We're going to make this offer to Justin Simmons. Look at the impact that it had on Simmons to know that Judon was going to be there.
Exactly.
But it's still pretty damn close to the start of the season. You're expecting guys to get on the same page and have a significant impact without many days, many practices, many opportunities to get there.
Yeah, they got some work to do, definitely. Judon's life will be easier as far as that's concerned than Simmons. Simmons, like he was explaining there, and that is one of his gifts, is, he's a quarterback of the defense, telling everybody what to expect. Hey, we're doing this. Hey, check to this coverage if they motion over here, whatever. So that's where he's great. Now he's going to have some learning to do. That he will definitely have some catching up in that department. But I think Boston College guy, smart as hell, been in some complicated defenses in his career already, where I don't think he'll have any problem. He'll be close to 100% all over that defense by the time the regular season comes around. But you're right, it is a late move, right? And we know some of these veteran guys that are sitting out there as free agents, they're expecting some sort of barometer to be hit with the money, so they're very picky and they want to pick the right team and all that. And I think Simmons found the right spot here. And I think the Falcons had time to look at their own team and evaluate it and go, okay, no, we've had 3 weeks of training camp. We definitely need an improvement here and here if we want to get to where we want to get to. And, I think that's why they made the appropriate moves because of that.
I almost feel like for some of the veteran free agents who have made and presumably saved a lot of money, there's a number that will get them to bite in March and April and May.
Right.
And then maybe once we get to July and August, it's a lower number that gets them to bite because you're either going to play or not play. But if the number is what it is, screw the offseason program. I'll make my decision during training camp, and maybe I'll miss the bulk of it as well and show up for the final push to get ready for the season. It kind of feels like that's what happened with Simmons. I don't think the Falcons all of a sudden decided to open the piggy bank for Justin Simmons. It just meshed. The timing was right. He's ready to get ready, and whatever they were interested in paying him, it's there. He takes it, and off he goes.
Right. And same like I think what we have with Stephon Gilmore and the Minnesota Vikings, right? I think it was probably a very similar situation. But, yeah, you get to this time of the year, and you're right. I think, money expectations lower a little bit because you start to get antsy as a player. Okay, maybe I wanted $10 million, but damn, I need to get somewhere. And to Florio's point, get schooled up on this defense, know the check so we can get myself in shape to be my best player. Okay, I'll take $8.5 million right now. That's so what? I wanted 10, but I'll take 8.5. That's a very, very, real reality of the NFL, I think, and what goes on there. And we got, the one thing I look at, Mike, too, like Xavier Howard's still out there. Xavier Howard. Like, I know he's had some injury issues, but even last year when he's playing and somewhat close to good, damn, he's still a good cover corner. And I would think that's some of the same logic going on there as you just, referred to with Justin Simmons.
And he may be thinking, I'm not giving in. I want what I want, and I'll wait. I'll wait until whenever somebody maybe has an injury and they're desperate. Maybe that's what I'll get, what I want. When that arises, if and when it happens, and we know the injuries are inevitable. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.